What's up, everybody? Dr. Trevor Wilkins here. I get call after call and message after message about anxiety. Listen, anxiety is the really nice, clinical, cool word for scared shitless. Scared shitless. Do you know why you're scared shitless? Because you've decided that you can't handle this. What a ridiculous statement. I know some of you feel overwhelmed. You think I sit in this chair with a solution because I never felt overwhelmed and always knew what to do? Better go back to some of my other videos, listen to those dark years, listen to the story. I promise you I was overwhelmed. There are days where I still have to fight getting overwhelmed. I have businesses to run. I have kids to raise. I'm no different than you. I have bills to pay. I have learning to do. I have insurance companies to fight with in my office. You don't think I feel overwhelmed or start to feel overwhelmed at times? Overwhelmed is your belief that you can't handle it. Time after time, I talk to people. I'm overwhelmed. I can't handle this. I'm overwhelmed. I can't handle this. I'm overwhelmed. I can't handle this. Listen to me. You have handled everything that's ever been thrown your way. How do I know? You're still here listening. I assume you're still breathing. You've handled everything that's ever come your way. What in the hell says that you can't handle this? Now, I'm not talking about some motivational speech for you to fire yourself up and say, by gosh, I can do it. You're right, Doc. No. You're going to have to fight to handle it. But you're spending all that time in anxiety, freaked out, scared shitless, overwhelmed that you can't handle what's going on. The problem with today is that everybody thinks that handle it means it went well. Handle it does not mean it went well. Handled it means you handled it. We're still alive. It didn't kill us. Just like all the other things. Stop giving up. Stop deciding that you just can't handle it and sulk down into your couch with your bag of potato chips and your beer in your hand and deciding, I just can't do it anymore. Nothing wrong with a cold beer and a bag of potato chips once in a while. I'm no guru. But listen to me. If that's your daily functioning, if that's your level of the best that you can do for yourself, you are letting other people down. You're letting yourself down. You are breaking your character. Stop breaking your character. Character is what you promised other people you would be. You remember all those people that reached out to you? All those people that reached out to me on your behalf? All those promises that you made them? That's who you should be answering to in your head. That's who you need to stop letting down. Stop breaking character. Anxiety is scared shitless. You're letting yourself become overwhelmed. How many times have you been able to break apart some kind of activity or break apart numerous activities that you had to get done one by one? You finish the first one, you realize, that wasn't so bad. Maybe I can handle this. But instead, you've just decided to become overwhelmed. You've let yourself decide to become scared shitless and anxious, if you want to use the clinical term. And you've just sulked down to wherever you are. You've given up. I give up. I'm done. I can't handle anymore. Bullshit. Bullshit. What magical text is that written down as? There's etched into stone somewhere that I haven't seen as an actual doctor of psychotherapy, that there's a limit to where you can't handle it anymore. I bet you've been at that limit before. I bet you pushed through it. Now, I'm not here just to motivate you to do exciting things and get better. I'm here to tell you to fix the overwhelming problem, to fix the scared shitless, and you won't be stuck in a lump, in a rut, telling everybody that you're just anxious and can't help it. No shit, you're depressed. You keep telling me you're anxious and that you can't handle it. You're overwhelmed. Stop being overwhelmed. You can handle this. You've handled everything that you've had so far. Maybe there's some things we need to do to help you split up some of the problems. Maybe you just need to quit kicking your own ass into a second level of disturbance and saying it must not be this way, it shall not be this way, it should not be this way, it should be fair, it must be fair, I must get what I deserve, and other people must treat me fairly. You figure out how to make one of those actually happen, you let me know, we'll write a book together and be rich. You can't demand any of that. It's not easy. It's not carefree. You don't get what you deserve. People don't have to treat you with respect. It doesn't have to go your way. You don't have to know how to handle it all. Those are demands. They're irrational demands. They're irrational because you can't prove them. Show me one of those that you can actually force. It must not be like this. And that's the problem. You get overwhelmed, you get scared shitless, you get anxious, and then you decide, I can't handle it because it should not, must not be this way. So now you're just anxious and pissed, anxious and angry, anxious and depressed because, it shouldn't be this way. Terrible and awful are terms that you made up. You have decided what that means. There are some very difficult things in life to deal with. Don't get me wrong. I hear them online. I hear them on messages. I hear them in my office every day. Hell, I've been through it. Check out my other videos. I'm not going to say that I know your trauma. I'm not going to say that I know your pain or your level of stress. But stress will continue to happen. Look at the world today. We're a disaster. A disaster. It's going to continue to happen. There's no end in sight. We're a mess. The problem is you've taken stress and made it overwhelmed. Then you became scared shitless that you can't handle it. Then you went to anxious. And then my favorite, now you're angry because it should not, must not, shall not, cannot be this way. You show me one of those that you can actually prove. One. You can't force the world or people to do shit, ladies and gentlemen. Your demands are what's taking you to that extra level of disturbance. Many of us are nervous. Many of us are worried. Many of us feel frustrated. Many of us have remorse of things we wish we'd done differently or had done or not done. That doesn't make yours any less important. Doesn't make mine less any important. It is your response, not of get out there and do it. It's your response of the anxiety and the anger that's ruining it all. You need help with this. You wouldn't have made it this far without it. If this speaks to you, get on a program that will help you fix this. If what I say sounds like you and how to fix your issues, go to my website, theangryvikingtherapist.com. Quit looking at the frickin' money and fix your life. Put some money towards fixing yourself. You keep doing it with alcohol and it's not working. You keep doing it with drugs and it's not working. You keep doing it with toys and big fancy things and it's not working. You buy that nice fancy truck and that great big RV and 30 minutes out of town, you're still in the same stupid shit that you were on when you bought it in the first place. It didn't help. Fix it. It's up to you. I'll help you do it. Go to my website. It's time for us to chat. It's time for us to get together and fix this. Stop letting yourself down. Stop letting other people down.